Satnam guys, thank you so much for joining. Welcome to my channel. Let's see what's happening. What we need to know. I'm pre-recording this reading this time because I'm not going to leave you hanging again. I just kind of like tend to, yeah. Okay, so the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles has been coming up a lot lately. So there's this like process of becoming, or a process of getting somewhere, a process of attaining something, a process of working on like embodying something maybe. Because I don't feel necessarily this pentacle that the knight is holding is like, I feel like this is you. I don't feel like it's something physical, but I feel like the tangibility of the energy of it is very physical. You understand? Like it's very like felt, you know? But so I feel like there's some kind of, like, I feel like you have created a very good groove for yourself. And I feel like that is one of the reasons why maybe your reality is becoming easier and easier, okay? Like you've carved out some kind of path or way of flowing or something that is really allowing you some kind of, I'm getting like the energy of the Nile, right? Like Nile-worthy energy. It's always present. You understand? It's like very consistent and blah, 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 blah. Well, the floodings weren't, but you understand what I'm saying. The water is always there. The flow is always there. Or, okay, like maybe because the Nile was inconsistent, think of some kind of, I don't know, like a river that's always perfect. You know, it never floods, it never goes dry, it's always like a steady flow. It's not too fast, etc., etc. You understand? I feel like this is what you have created for yourself spiritually and energetically. You might have come in with this blueprint when you incarnated or whatever, okay, when you came to this realm or whatever, but this feels like something you put a lot of effort towards, okay? So you've created a very good groove for yourself. The Hermit, and it's again like the Hermit energy also coming up a lot. These are mountains, but they look like waves to me sometimes, and this is that like energy I'm feeling, okay? Very interesting. I'm getting a sea god with this Hermit energy actually. The Ace of Swords, yeah, ooh. The Fool. Six of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, the Chariot, Knight of Cups. I feel like you've been comforted by some kind of deity. Like, listen, I feel like you did create some kind of new flow or groove for yourself, but I also do need to mention, I feel like you were given some kind of comfort or healing or guidance or something by a being outside of yourself, okay? If this hasn't happened yet, it's going to happen, but I feel like this is kind of like just your confirmation that you were receiving some kind of divine download, okay? Also tying in with who you remembering who you truly are is this energy of like, because you are who you are being assisted by who you're being assisted by. You understand what I'm saying? So, yeah, like this is crazy. Like again, the mountains behind, but it looks like a wave. It looks like waves almost. So mountains are very significant, and I feel like your emotional experience of like divinity, because mountains represent divinity, your emotional experience of divinity is becoming exceptionally high vibrational. So By that I mean, like, you might have carried some kind of wounded energy when it comes to divinity. Like, why am I here? Why is this happening to me? Like why grow? You know, all this, but like, what the fuck? You know, like that kind of energy. That's what I'm feeling with this Nine of Wands. Okay, but that energy is no longer a part of your reality anymore, right? Like, you're no longer operating from that kind of consciousness because maybe you were assisted with gaining some kind of new groove. So you don't have to, like, you're never gonna feel overwhelmed again, which is amazing. That's like, think about it. Like, you're never gonna feel like you're disempowered again. You're never going to feel like you don't have full control over your situation again. And it's not about like bad control, it's about control from a very wise, very divine space. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's your simulation, it's your reality, what you're talking about, you know? Like, it's very important always to recognize and remember that. But so yeah, I feel like this divine frequency, this divine consciousness that assisted you in carving some kind of new groove or understanding your own groove better. I feel like that is more the case here. You were actually helped by some kind of god or something, or gods, goddesses, I don't know, to understand who you really are, to understand what, not just what you're capable of, but like what your infinity is, what like literally what your infinity is, okay, what your divine God self emanation is, okay. And so, like Ace of Swords, this is a very divine message. You should feel like happy at like receiving this kind of guidance from these kinds of entities or beings or God or whatever. Okay, like just the fact that you're receiving this message or this download should already tell you that like there's something very special about what you're experiencing. There's something very divine about what you're experiencing, okay? So it ties in with the reading I think I did yesterday or the day before, where I said like the message itself is going to feel like the thing, but it isn't. But you should be seeing it that way as well. Because think about it, like if you are being contacted by a deity, by a god, by like a supernatural, all-powerful being, obviously something's up. You understand what I'm saying? Like, obviously something's happening, you know? And that, even if you don't understand or blah, 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 that in and of itself should be enough. And I feel like maybe that's also what this consciousness was trying to teach you, was trying to show you. Like, look at where like the realms you're walking in, look at the magic you're experiencing. Like, that should be enough to tell you who you are. Like, nobody else is like should even have to, or something like that. Okay, this is a very wise consciousness, I feel like, that you were learning from, or are learning from. Okay. And this new groove that you are entering into, this new groove that you are finally flowing as, or flowing from, I'm thinking of the movie The Emperor's New Groove. Like, that is like, this new groove is the thing that's actually leading you to your emperorship, this godhoodness, you know. Because it's again this like knowledge of like nobody's gonna like affirm to you that you are divine. Like, you just know that you are divine, you know. A god or a goddess knows what they are, despite whatever or whoever, you understand? Because otherwise, what's the point, you know, if you need like that confirmation or something. Wow, that's very like independent, like this hermit energy. Like, exactly what kind of confirmation do you need? Like, you are the confirmation. So I feel like you've reached some kind of like very like, I feel like you've made a very good like friend within a god or within a spirit or within an entity or something. And also along with that, this god or this deity is now very much a part of your experience, of your matrix, and so that wisdom will always be coming through for you, okay? This is like extremely empowered energy, but empowered the way like a child would be empowered, you know, the way a child believes. It's not like but it is kind of like you know. It's a very good, very independent, but like soft energy as well, you know, like playful and stuff. Like there's nothing bad about this like super confidence, this god confidence, this god beingness, okay? Trust your magic, Jesus, trust what you're doing. So you thought you were receiving like messages from, like, listen, you have been receiving messages from your higher self, but I feel like this God is also coming through to like let you know, like, okay, like we're here too, and like some of us are friends, okay? That's very, very nice. That's very, very good. Even if you don't like always necessarily feel that like the entities are friends or whatever, whatever. So you are this like cosmic river flowing into eternity, and everything else just kind of has to follow your flow, at least in regards to your own reality, you know. And that's okay too. This is beautiful energy. There is a brand new beginning that's about to, like, I want to say fully compress into your beingness, but like again, this new groove that you have created or manifested or have chosen, this new groove that you have chosen is, that's the flow of like the nectar, that's the flow of the eternal newness, the eternal spring, the flow of fucking eternal new beginnings, you know, infinity, like extremely fresh energy, like life energy, okay? This is very nice, like, whoa, yes. Like imagine seeing the sunrise for the very first time, but every time, you know, on a consistent basis, very intense. So you're entering nirvana. I feel like you're passing through the gateway into your nirvana, okay, into your heaven, into your whatever. And again, this God was assisting you. I feel like as soon as you actually reach this full scope of your heaven, not that there is a full scope, but as soon as you fully integrate into that is what you are now, your meeting with other entities are going to be shifting completely as well, okay? In a very profound and spiritual way. Like it's no longer going to be some kind of indirect communication, but it's going to be like this, like you know what you talking about, like that, yeah. That kind of energy, okay? Very nice, very like friendly. I'm getting a lot of friendly energy here, okay? With entities and spirits and gods, okay? Anyway, I feel like that was good. That was a nice energy. Thank you so much, guys. That was your reading. Thank you for liking, subscribing, donating, contacting me for a personal reading session. Everything is in the description box down below. If you want nice crystals with a discount, that's in the description box. Amazing quality crystals. You feel that? 345, lekker. And yeah, I will see you again for another one tomorrow.